Hey everyone, welcome back, and welcome to a game that is kind of hard for me to show, I guess, in some ways, but I've gotten over it. I'm a chill guy. But nevertheless, it's important to remember that sometimes chess is a hard game. Sometimes it doesn't go your way, even if you play a really great game. So that's the point of today's video, to show you that even a bad player like me, well, any player really, can have a really good game and then mess it up all at the end. And it really just takes one bad move. So we have a very high. Well, okay. So my rating has gone down in the last couple of days when I started doing some live streams. I've lost about 100 points, actually, like 50, 60 points in Blitz and 100 points in Rapid. But I have a 1624 rated opponent, and I'm currently rated like 1489 at the time of this game. So I play e4. We get e5, knight f6, knight f3, knight c6, d4 takes, and we enter the main line of the Scotch here, the Mises Scotch here. And here I trade. B takes, correct move here, and after e5, the knight comes to the center, c4, the knight goes to e7, here knight c3. I've played all the best moves of this position so far, and I'm comfortably better in this opening here. We're on move 8. So we get bishop to, g6, and then I play bishop to d3 here, a slightly suboptimal move apparently. Here if I play the move bishop to g5, apparently I'm winning, or at least it's a plus 1.4 advantage here. However, I'm not sure exactly the idea here. I think the idea is to maybe play, you have a clamp on the bishop on the f6 square here, and of course the knight is quite paralyzed. And it just looks like a comfortable position for white. However, I play a more, perhaps a more normal looking move with bishop to d3. We get bishop g7, and here I play the move f4, which is not a good move at all. And here actually black is much better after the move d6. Just, you know, if I take, there's all sorts of ideas here with that. I mean, even the knight here is looking a little loose. You know, if bishop takes, then my pawns get quite nasty. However, maybe black doesn't want to weaken their dark squares here. So, you know, this would be good for black here. However, we get castles, and then I have a castle as well. So it's an equal game. Black is slightly better, but it's fine. d5 instead is played, which is a bad move because it allows me to keep my central wedge. And here I played the move queen e2. It's one of the best moves here in the position. So it's a good move. Then we get bishop to f5 here, and here it's best for me to trade the bishops, and then probably play something like just maybe move the rook to the center or develop the bishop. Right now it's hard to develop the bishop. g4 here is also a move. It does occur later in the game, but it's not as good a move when I play it. Here g4 is a good move because it kicks the knight. Knight has to drop back, and then, you know, I can maybe play bishop to e3. So nevertheless, after queen e2, we get a bishop here, and here I play g4 myself. The idea being, again, I want to kick the bishop, and I want to eventually play f5. So after bishop takes and queen takes, obviously I'm still guarding this pawn, but I want to play this move. I want to play this move f5 and open up the king. This is the idea. So after this, after bishop takes on d3 and we exchange, a5 is played, which is not necessarily a good move. Here I play bishop to e3. And I'm again comfortably in a comfortable position with this pawn avalanche going towards the king. So we have queen to d7. I play h3, best move. We have h5, and here I play f5. Again, critical move here, breaking into the position. It looks like I'm losing a pawn with something like well, like even bishop takes e5 here, but actually after f6 and the knight goes to c8. I'm much better here than a bishop c. Wait, where is the? Sorry, bishop c5. Oh, bishop c5 hitting the rook, and after the rook moves, you know, it just looks very good here for white with the queen sliding in. Well, not there, but the king sliding out of the way and the rook looking down the king. The king can't run away because of this bishop on c5. Very open and powerful position for white. So instead of that, after f5, we get pawn takes f5. And here I take back with the pawn, which is the correct move. Again, the idea being I want to play king h1 and a rook g1 and hunt down this king. Here, we have bishop takes e5. And here, the best move is bishop to h6, and so that's what I play. Again, it hits the rook, and it cuts off the king from the escape over here. So, rook to e8 is played, and I play king h1, again, a great move. And here we have king to h7 being played. And here, I play the worst move of the game by far. I take about, I'm already low on the clock here, but I think I take maybe 20 seconds to think, and I play this move, rook to g1, which of course hangs the bishop. But actually, hanging the bishop isn't the worst of it. And here, after queen d2 check, it's an interesting game. King h7, you know, rook g5. It's an interesting game. This is what I'd calculated. But you know, apparently here, black has the move queen takes f5, and the problem is if I trade here, then the bishop, sorry, and here and after bishop d2, something like this, bishop d2. The problem is that knight g3 check, and my king is very far too open, and this bishop and knight, the pawn coming to h4 here, just swarming, and I'm much worse here. So, and of course my opponent is also, I think, like up 2 pawns here, which is obviously completely winning. Instead, what is played here? Yeah, queen takes f5 is played here. And then I play the move queen to e3 here because I don't want to trade the queens, and I want to keep defending the bishop. So after queen to e3, we get knight to g6, and now there's actually no more threats on the black king here. I can no longer play a move like rook to g7. Obviously, the bishop was covering it, but the knight just really is well protected here. My bishop is misplaced on h6, and so let's just go back a couple moves here. So where I went wrong with the move, sorry, skipping ahead and giving a bit of spoiler here, with the move rook g1, it was just an overcomplication of the position. Here it's much simpler. See, my rook continues to protect f5, so a move like bishop to d2 keeps all the threats on the king going at the same time. So a move like f6, again, now knight g6 is possible, but maybe in the future I can bring this rook, I can bring the other rook. I can maybe stack up like this with like rook f2 and rook g1, so I keep protecting f5. And the black position is just broken. There's nothing. The king is on h7, the rooks are passive, the knight is out of play, the pawns are doubled, the bishop is the only good piece here, and the queen and the pawn can't even take here because the queen is hanging. Like, black's position is broken. I'm up so much in terms of like the activity, everything in my position is working if I just play bishop back to d2, but instead, of course, I have to play rook to g1 here. And then after the following moves that we already discussed, knight g6 is played. And here, I really don't have very much to go off of. We're going to get the move bishop to f4 here, and then trading of the pieces. And again, remember, my opponent is up 2 pawns. They just need to trade the pieces and then win the endgame. So I play c takes d5 here. I'm kind of panicking. I had 30 seconds here, so I just play a move. But unfortunately, after this, bishop to g7 here picks up the bishop, since my queen here is under attack, and there's 2 attackers on the bishop here. So I play the move queen to g5, trying to trade the queens. If the queen trade, then I can take back here, and I can try to defend this position down to 1 pawn, because I didn't get taken back here. So. But in this position, after I played the move queen g5, some of you may already have spotted this, but I actually blundered the queen h3 checkmate over here. And it's a brutal, I'd seen it prior, but I got panicked with low time and knowing that I'd blown a winning position here. So here I blunder checkmate with queen takes h3, and my opponent finds it. And so yeah, that's the game. This was... of course, I have games like this all the time. I do have advantages, and then I blow them, whatever. It happens. But it's really important to analyze your games and look at them, because when I look at it like this, I know that, yes, I messed up a little bit in the opening with playing this f4 idea, and maybe g4 wasn't quite accurate, but it helped to gain an advantage for me. And after a bishop to h6 and king h1, I had the advantage here, and I had a tremendous advantage, and I knew it. But again, time pressure, you make poor decisions. It's just a learning experience to know that I can use my time here, and sometimes you can just play it slow and make a move like bishop to d2, and you'll still be able to win the game. So that's it for the video today. I don't want to get it too long here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for posting it so late. I was busy earlier today. And a quick note. So the next couple of days, like I think about 10 days. So until the new year, I'm going to be out of town. So I won't be able to stream or put any videos online here. So I will wish you guys happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And I'll see you back on the 1st or the 2nd, based on when I get back. I don't quite remember. But all that said, thank you all for checking in today. I appreciate it. Have a good night. And or morning or wherever you all are. And stop by next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.